Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. We have so many big updates to share with y'all. I feel like I have said this every video for the past few months, but I feel like this is a really big update for the house. I have new lights to share with y'all. I have new tile to share with y'all. I have paint to share with y'all. I have wall decorations like the ceiling and the foyer to share with y'all. I have the fireplace in the living room to share with y'all. And we are moving right along. Next week, I should be sharing with y'all the lights. All the lights should be installed next week. All the tile in our bathrooms should be installed next week. And then we're doing flooring and carpet upstairs. So we got the LVP. I think that's what it's called. It's like the new popular thing everybody gets. Or everybody gets around here. Let me know if that's popular in your area. But we have that. It's like a laminate hardwood looking floor. So we have that going down, and we have cabinets coming in all in the next few weeks. And so I'm so excited. So we're gonna go ahead and take a walk through here. It looks like we are definitely gonna be able to be in here before the fall time gets here. So y'all, just honestly, in the house building world right now, we could use all the prayers that we could get. So before you go to bed at night or when you wake up in the morning, if you want to say a sincere, heartfelt prayer, send up to the good Lord that everything runs smoothly the rest of the time that we're doing this. We'd be forever grateful for that. We could use all the prayers that we could get. There won't be many of these left. I feel like there'll be a few more of these left, and then it's gonna be a full house tour of what everything looks like, and then we'll be doing a move-in with us and then decorating for fall. So we're walking in the front door, and here's the foyer. So we had it's actually Lacey Neely that I worked with at Petals from the Past. Her husband Carl and his friend did our foyer, and they did an outstanding job. It looks so beautiful. It's exactly what I was envisioning, and I'm just obsessed with it. It just added so much character into our newly built home, and I love having character in places. And the plan is to put wallpaper, that wallpaper that I had the rest of the way up. Let me ask y'all this. Actually, this is perfect. So my plan was to put that wallpaper here, but how am I gonna do that? So Mom and I were gonna play around with the wallpaper. It's peel and stick, so they said it's a lot easier to manage and take down than the old timey wallpaper that everybody used to be like, do not get that and put it on your walls. So if this doorway would have been lined up, which there wouldn't have been a way that they could have, but if it would have been lined up, you can't really tell. It's not lined up with this little angle of the roof line. So where do you stop the wallpaper? Do you stop it here at the molding, or do you stop it at the angle of the roof line? I don't know. So I guess Mom and I are just gonna get in here and play with it. Thankfully though, Mom said it is a white background, so you might not be able to tell it as bad, like where it needed to stop. So we're gonna see. So if y'all have any suggestions on that, let me know. Next, this is all of our tile. I'll tell you the story with that later. This is the fireplace. So I know what you're thinking, it's not complete, and it's not. The cabinet duo that we have built in our cabinets, it's husband and wife. We love them, by the way. And if you're local, we are using Leon Sosa. And so far, we have loved everything about it. They showed us the cabinets 3D. They've been very easy to work with, and I feel like we've become friends with them. So the mantle that I'm having is a traditional mantle. I'll kind of share with y'all what I'm thinking. I don't know exactly how it's gonna look, but this is the vision. So it'll be a pretty wood color. We're gonna stain it to kind of complement the floors that we're getting. So it'll go up around there. And then we'll have built-ins on each side, which our cabinet people, the Sosas, are doing too. And then we're gonna have really pretty lights. I think they're gonna be right there. And they're gonna be like gooseneck museum lights that shine on our bookcases. And then of course the TV will go right there. And I think the mantle's gonna go up pretty high, like it'll be a thick mantle. So super excited. And my cousins came back and did this for me. They squeezed us in to be able to do this, so it would be cleaned and tidied up, ready for the floors to be put down. Okay, I shared this with you on the last video. This is a hallway to this guest room. This is a hallway to this guest room. And the bathroom is in between, it's behind the wall of the fireplace. These rooms are very symmetrical. So on each end of the hallway, it connects to like a Jack and Jill bathroom. I did a black wall. And I picked the color. Oh my gosh, y'all are gonna wanna know this color. And I forgot. Tricon, I think it's Tricon. And it's Sherman Williams. I Googled what is the most popular black color, and it gave me a lot of options. And this was one of the top, was this Tricon black. Or it's just called Tricon. You can not very good lighting, but it's a really pretty black color. I'll be able to tell more what it looks like whenever the lights get installed. And then we use the color, the famous color Alabaster on all the other walls. I am not good at picking out paint colors, so I used Google and fully relied on what the most popular ones were. So that's what I did. And then this will also have like a little gooseneck museum light. I've shared with y'all the inspiration, but I'll share it with y'all again so y'all see what I want at the end of the hallway. And then this is the Jack and Jill bathroom. So the sink will go here, the sinks, double sinks. And then we have this bathtub toilet area in here that shuts off for privacy. And then the same thing over here. The painters aren't done. We actually use the painters and we like them a lot too. And his name is Eugene Adams. And we really liked them so far. They were so fast. We were so surprised at how fast that they were. And then this just goes into the other guest. And all the walls, again, are alabaster. Oh, all the walls are eggshell. Everybody says to use eggshell. So we used eggshell on the walls, and then we did maybe a semi-gloss is what it's called, and alabaster on all the trim. So this is the trim that we picked out. A lot of people, even my sister, they use just the one buys, and they didn't top it with this like little molding trim, like this little piece. And they said that the dust collects horrible on it. So if you have that, let me know in the comments, does yours collect a lot of dust too? So my sister was like, do not get that, add another piece of trim to it so it hides the dust better. So that's what we did, and it's a pretty decent size baseboard, and I think it's really pretty. So again, this is alabaster, this is the color alabaster. You can't really see the colors well because it's kind of dark in here, but I'm sure y'all have all seen the color alabaster before. So this is eggshell, and this is, I think, a semi-gloss. And then over here, we're gonna be getting my brick archway done soon. And it'll be just like, here's the brick that I picked. There's flies everywhere. So this is the brick that I picked, and it has a little bit of black undertones to it, which is gonna match our black kitchen island that's gonna go right here. So the kitchen island's gonna be black, and then all the other cabinets around the wall are gonna be white. So it will be like this, the arch will. It'll be there, a brick on this side, and then a brick on this side. So they'll all be joined together. And that will go all the way around somehow, however the tile guy can do it. So this brick, I can't remember the name of it, but I'll tell y'all that later if y'all want to know. I just picked this out today. So this brick is different than this brick. This is called Old Tavern, which they just did it, and I did ivory white or ivory beige sand. But this will look just like the outside fireplace. So the mortar lightens up a whole lot. I wanted to use the white. So this will look like the outside fireplace. The colors, so I'm doing the Old Tavern brick and the ivory sand on this fireplace. It's on all the exterior of the house, and then I'm also going to use it for my archway. But I didn't really want so much red in the kitchen, so I'm going to use this color. And I wish I would have remembered what it was, but I don't. But I feel like it has more of a white coating on it, so it's not so red. And again, it has a black undertone, so I think it's going to complement the island really well. This is supposed to be where the hood vent is, and the stove, and some cabinets, and the refrigerator. That backsplash will go right here, over here where the sink and cabinets are, and then over here where another set of cabinets are. So I was going to do the arch and the, I hope I'm not making y'all dizzy and this makes sense, but I was going to do the arch and the backsplash the same color, but I decided I wanted that dark pretty vibey romantic brick on this archway too, so it pops, and then just do the backsplash a different color. And I didn't want it to be so white, didn't want it to be so red and pop and stand out. I wanted it to be more white and neutral, so that's why I picked a different brick for the backsplash. So the same brick is everywhere throughout the house besides the backsplash. And then they did, I think they call it a, I don't think they call it a sloppy mortar, but that's what we're calling it. Okay, we have the tile, and I wish I had the picture of it, but if you go back to my mom's videos, I'll try to link it in the description box. My mom and dad's bathroom, we're doing our bathroom the exact same tile as they did, in the bottom of the shower and everything. So we have all this that's gonna go on all the floors, and it's gonna go on the walls of our shower. And then, let's see what we can open up here. Oh, this, I just seriously picked out the cheapest, I don't know what that is. Oh, it comes off. I picked out the cheapest subway tile that I could to go in guest bathroom. So we got a tub insert, and then we're going to tile it behind the wall. And then there'll be a black faucet. So we got this, and we got all of our tile that I'm showing y'all right now at this place called Floor and Decor. And it was a little bit less expensive than some of the other places we went and looked at. I do have more that I ordered though that I don't have for this video. I'll share with y'all later, and it is from, or I might share with y'all now, and it's from Home Depot. Okay, I'll go ahead and tell y'all. So this is, again, the guest bathroom. So that, we're gonna have white cabinets in here, and then we're gonna have these black and white floors that I got from Home Depot all through here and in this bathroom. And then it's gonna have white subway tile. That was white subway tile I just shared with y'all. And I love this floor so much. I cannot wait to see this laid down next week. So if y'all are new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and come back, because big things are gonna be happening next week. Okay, this is the shower with the tile that we picked out to go in our shower floor, in mine and Drew's shower. And again, if you want to see what all that's going to look like, you can go check out my mom's video to see how we did theirs. I helped them pick it out, and I fell in love with it, so I'm copying them. But am I really? Because we picked it out together. We both loved it. This is the tile that I got for the upstairs bathroom, and I love it so much. So I loved the one that we're doing for the guest bedroom, but I didn't want to have the same tile again upstairs. So I just picked something a little bit different, and I love how this looks. So I'm gonna take y'all upstairs so y'all can picture it. Okay, I have the towel in my hand, but I'm gonna go up in the bonus room first, because this is where that half bath is. So this is what we decided to do in here. We did all the walls alabaster, and this wall, it looks really dark. Some people say it looks black, and some people, they can see the green in it. It's called Jasper, and it's by Sherman-Williams, and it's a really pretty green color. But it's really dark, which is fine because I wanted it to be a really dark wall, and I didn't want it to be that black that we already use in the hallways. So I'm wondering, once we get lights actually put in here, if it's gonna help kind of reflect and bounce the green out of it. So we'll see. But I mean, I do love it. I think it's very pretty. You're definitely not gonna be able to tell right now because the lighting's not the best. It's overcast today. You can kind of see the green in it. So this is what I did here. And then we're gonna put a pretty camel color couch in here. And then I want to do something fun to this neck too, but we're just going to get moved in first and then see if there's anything that we want to do as we live here throughout our lifetime. We're just going to move in though and enjoy it. And then you can kind of see the green, I think. This is the half bath, and I painted it the same color, that Jasper green color, as I did that wall. And you can see the ceilings, we painted it too. Some people were wondering if we should do it white, but I wanted it to be very dark and moody in here. This is the vanity that I got for right here. And then the light too. I'm going to share with y'all the light later. And I haven't picked out the mirror yet for in here. But we were going to do a really dark black hexagon tile. But whenever we picked out this green, we saw how dark it was in here. We thought we needed some white to lighten it up. So This is the picture. I know I've shared all these pictures before, but if you're kind of new to my channel or this is the first time you've kind of seen these updates, I just like to give y'all some visuals. Next, I'll share with y'all the doors that got hung. So this is the pantry door. I had the hardest time trying to find a pantry door. I wanted an old door that had some glass in it. I could not find one anywhere. And the ones that I did were not in my budget. So we just ordered a solid wood door and we're gonna get it stained some kind of color because the island's gonna be black, the cabinets are gonna be white, the floors are gonna be a light wood color, and the vent is gonna be white. So we need to pop us some warmth in the kitchen, and I wanted this pantry to be wood. I didn't want it to be white. So we got this one and we're gonna stain it a pretty color, and then I wanna put a really pretty knob on it. I've seen those things where you can put pantry on it, door sign or something. We'll see. I'm probably not gonna do that anytime soon because I don't wanna stick anything up there and then it'll be permanent. So we're definitely just gonna stain it and see how that turns out. And then the laundry room, y'all probably remember me sharing with y'all a door that I had for in here, but it didn't work out either, and thankfully I got that one for very inexpensive. And we just put a regular door up here. I thought about painting it black, but I think I'm just gonna leave it white because I have a new idea for this little area. Do y'all remember that piece that I've been telling y'all I was gonna put in the foyer? Well, I've changed my mind because that thing would not stack up on top of each other. I was telling y'all that I wanted it to be stacked up on top of each other and put it in the foyer, but it was almost 8 feet high, and I only had 2 feet above it to decorate. So I've decided to put it in this little area because we were gonna build like lockers in here at some point, but we decided to put that piece in here because it is like a cupboard. This thing is a cupboard, it's not drawers. The bottom part of it's drawers, the top part's cupboards. And we can open it up and it's gonna like hide all of our stuff. That would be like in a little locker room area, but this will have everything concealed, and then I'm gonna put like a little plant on top of it. So that's what we're gonna do there. So that's already gonna get something black there. It's a big massive piece, like it's gonna fill up like this whole area. I cannot wait to put this right here. It just makes way more sense. And then here we're gonna have some black handrails. No, we're gonna have some black banisters, I think is what they're called, and then a big white post. So there'll already be some black right here on the stairs, and then this pretty black piece. So I didn't want to paint the door black too. We're gonna put a really pretty knob on that one though. And then this is going into our bedroom, and this is the last thing that I'll share up at the house for the updates for today. And then we'll go look at the lights. But they added my pretty doors. So I did get these on the online yard sale, and I love them. So the painter's gonna paint these. I don't know if I should paint them white or do them a color. And I am gonna change out these knobs too. I'm gonna go to Hobby Lobby and get some knobs that I like. But that looks into the bathroom, our bathroom. So I'm standing in the bedroom. This looks into the bathroom. That will be the bathtub. That's our shower. So I want to like glaze these two. I don't know if I'm gonna get those pill and stick things where you can't see straight through the glass, or if I wanna do the like antique mercury looking glass DIY. You just get mirror spray paint, spray it on there, dab some off, and it gives it that mercury glass look. So I'm gonna do something like that. But I don't know if I want to paint the doors white or a different color. So y'all let me know what y'all think. So this is the doors. I just think they're going to be so pretty left open. And then I think unless things change, our bed is going to go on this wall, facing that way. We'll have a big dresser there, and then nightstands on either side. And I feel like that is just so pretty. I love those doors. God, we have one more update. So the same workers that did the foyer did some of my ceilings. So we did these ceilings, and they're supposed to look like those Crawford ceilings, but they were a lot less expensive. We just did some 1x4s, and then they trimmed them out with, I think, the same things that's on my, well, on my baseboards. And they did that for me. Antique brass crystal chandelier hanging from the middle of it. And then we also did the one in our bedroom. I'm telling y'all, there's so many updates. I shared some of this on Instagram and y'all were freaking out. Y'all loved it. So if you want to see updates real time instead of having to wait, go follow me over on Instagram because you get the scoop a lot faster. You get to see what's happening each day as it's happening. So this is our bedroom, and we had these tray ceilings, and they did 1x6s here, and then they just put them together and painted them. So a lot less, so a lot cheaper than coffered ceilings, but it has that same look, and it gave some pretty texture to the ceiling. And we did not do crown molding because we didn't want to do crown molding since we were going to be doing all these little decorative things on the walls and on the ceilings. So that's what we have so far, the two pretty ones in the dining room and the bedroom, and the one on the foyer. I want to mention too that once the mantle gets set, I believe, then Carla and them's going to come back and do something like this above the fireplace. So that will be the last like decorative wall item that we'll have for now. But I think that's going to be really pretty in here. So we're in here with all the lights that I got in. I'm going to share them with y'all. And share the ones that you can't really see. I'm going to put pictures on them. So our lights are supposed to be getting installed next Tuesday, so July 5th. So I'm so excited about that. This is the fan that's going to go in the bonus room, and I wanted it to be black. So we got that for the bonus room. These two fans, I got all of this from Amazon that I'm showing y'all right now. These are black too. They don't have a light in them though. And again, they're matte black. And I got these two to go on the outside back porch area. And then this one right here, this one goes in the upstairs bonus room half bath. And then in the laundry room, it kind of looks like my cousin Kayla's light. Hers is gold in her hallway, and I loved it. So I got the black one for the laundry room. And then this light, I'm so excited about. So the company Seal Jewelry reached out to me and wanted to know if I wanted to collab, and I found this beautiful chandelier, and I'm going to show you a picture of it, and it should be installed next week so you can actually see what it's going to look like. And I had the hardest time finding a chandelier that I wanted for our living room with those big tall vaulted ceilings. And whenever they reached out to me and I saw this one, I fell in love with it. It's going to have these little crystals around it, like my mom and dad's has in their living room. It's going to bounce the light off of it. It's going to be so pretty in our living room. I cannot wait for it to get hung up. And it's going to be black. It'll be really good to kind of bring together our black island that we're going to have. And I'll put the link and everything down below. If it's not in this video, it'll be in the next video. So stick around to see all the updates next week of the lights installed. I just cannot wait. This one is absolutely gorgeous, and I am so excited that they wanted to collab because, like I said, I had a very hard time. As soon as I pulled up their website and went through some of the pictures of the lights that they had, and I saw this one, it was an immediate yes. I showed the picture to Drew, and I was like, I love this for the living room. This one was it. It was so meant to be for all those hours I feel like I've spent trying to look for chandeliers for our living room. This one is perfect. And then in this box right here, this was a pleasant surprise. It's one of you, a sweet subscriber of mine named Elizabeth, and I don't know her last name, so if you're watching this, and if you're the one that sent it to me, please comment down below. You sent me such a sweet and thoughtful card, and these, it was so sweet. I'm not going to read all of it, but she said that after your video, I was shopping at Joann Fabrics and found these peach stems, and I immediately thought of you. So I did a big peach video because we live in Peach County. We're in Chelton County, Alabama, and we just went through Peach Week. It's the 3rd week in June, and we had a huge big ordeal in our community, and I told you I wanted to decorate for the month of June in peaches in our new house, and I had shared with y'all a really fun little peach haul. And so whenever she sent me these, I was so excited because I had actually been looking at these. Kayla Friday had some at a booth, and I was like, well, I'll just get some later whenever we get into the new house, because I haven't made it to Joann Fabrics this year. And whenever she sent these, I was so excited. So it has the little peaches on it and the little peach blooms. I cannot wait to put these in a vase and use them in my new house. So again, Elizabeth, thank you so much for sending these to me. That was so very sweet and thoughtful of you. Every time that I put these up in the house for Peach Week, I will definitely be thinking of you. Okay, so that's going to be the end of this video. If y'all loved these updates, y'all are going to love next week's updates. Like I said, if everything works out like it's supposed to, we have everybody scheduled out when they're supposed to be coming, and this thing should be looking really good next week. I have already shared all of our back area. I'm not going to share it again on this video because it's already kind of getting lengthy, but you can go check out my last couple of videos to see how this back porch area came together. It is gorgeous. There is a like cathedral, do you call it a cathedral, ceiling out there. It is very pretty. I saw that September 30th Hocus Pocus was coming out. And I told Addison, I was like, get ready, because September 30th, if we're in this house, me and you're gonna sit on the bed swing outside and watch Hocus Pocus, and maybe it'll be a cool night where we can have the fire going. I'll be sharing all those details on my YouTube and Instagram, how we're gonna be decorating everything, every room in the house. Like I said, we're gonna do an empty home tour right before we move in, and then a move in with me, and then we're gonna start decorating each room by room for the fall season. So it is going to be crazy, but I have been preparing for this, and I am so excited how everything's lining up and how the schedules are working out. I've loved reading all of your wonderful, nice comments. Y'all are so sweet. That's UPS, I think. I hope that y'all have been enjoying these videos. Like I said in the comments down below, y'all have been so sweet and precious to me. I'm just excited to be along on this journey with us. Drew and I just keep saying we can't wait to move in, we can't wait to move in. I have a calendar of everything that's supposed to be happening and when, and it looks like the countertops are supposed to be installed August 1st. And then the plumbers have to come back and hook everything up. And if it works out like that, we should hopefully be in sometime in August. So if you're new, please hit that subscribe button if you're ready to see how all this transforms our beautiful new little dream home that we have worked so hard for 10 years. Drew and I will be married 10 years in August. August 25th, Drew and I will be married 10 years. And what an amazing blessing that will be if we get moved in this thing around that time. That'll be crazy. That'll be the best anniversary gift ever. I'm so giddy about it. I feel like I'm about to cry. I know I've told y'all before and again, but I just want y'all to know that Drew and I have worked hard for this house to be able to get to here, but we know that we would not have had this if it wasn't for the constant prayers to the good Lord, and just how much that He has blessed us would be able to do something like this. And I want to give all of the glory and honor to Him, because I know with the way that things are in the world right now, to be able to do something like this, when you really kind of start thinking about it, I tell Drew all the time, I'm like, we are so fortunate. We've said several times, we're ready to just get in our own home. We're ready to just be here again, be in our own home. And I had to give him and me a pep talk. I was like, we do have a home. We're so thankful that our in-laws have let us live with them these past few months, and just how wonderful that they've been, and the nice roofs that we've had over our head, and the nice places to sleep, because I know that there's people out there that's having a hard time. And so I tell Drew all the time, at least once a week, that I just hope and pray that this house, the things that we do with it, is able to bless people, and that we don't take it for granted that God blessed us with this, and that we're able to show our love through this home, and that this could be a home, not just a structural home, but a home that Drew and I have made together, where He would be pleased with us. All the time, like, that's what I want with this house. And so I hope that we are doing things to satisfy Him. We fail every day, and I know that we're all sinners, and we're not perfect, but as long as I can just try to do my part to let people see the love that He has for us, that's all I want. That's all I want for this home. Of course, this is beautiful and everything that I could have dreamed of, but when it comes down to it, this is not our forever home. I've said that in videos before. We're building our forever home, but this is not truly our forever home. Our forever home is up in heaven with Jesus, and I've told y'all before that I don't ever want to get so comfortable down here that I don't long for heaven. And so this house building process has not been the best experience, which y'all know that building a house right now wouldn't be, but it just made us realize that this is not our forever home. This is not our permanent home. Our permanent home is going to be in heaven with Him, and hopefully with all of you one day, to live eternally. Just hopeful that whenever we get moved in, that we do the things in this house to be able to help get people to that forever home one day. So y'all just pray for us to love on people, share the light of Jesus with y'all, and pray for us that the rest of this, as we kind of finish up, goes smoothly. Now that I've been talking for a very long time, but I just had to share my heart with y'all. As I started talking, it just started coming out and started getting emotional. And I just wanted to let y'all know how thankful that we were for this, and for all of y'all, and for God's blessings, and how thankful I am for my hardworking husband, and our families that's helped us, all the builders that have came and done their part to make this possible. There's so many things that could go out. Okay, I'll see you guys on the next video. I hope that y'all have a wonderful, happy 4th of July with your friends and family. I'll see y'all next week. Bye, y'all.